I wanted to do something, but I just didn't know how to go about it. 2 years ago, I was at our dermatologist. I asked her if she knew of a doctor that could do a facelift. And she said, yes. Is it for you? And I said, yes. And she said, well, here's his name. And she wrote down the name of Dr. John Tyrone. So I put his name in my wallet, and there it stayed. Fast forward 2 years. My husband and I are sitting in our family physician's office with his nurse. So I said to both of them, can either one of you recommend a good plastic surgeon that could do a facelift on me? And Nurse Kim said, absolutely, sit right here. She left and she came back and she had Dr. Tyrone's name and phone number on a piece of paper. And I said, Kim, do you know him personally? And she said, he did my breast augmentation 12 years ago. And I have recommended so many people to him, I can't even remember how many I've recommended. She said, and they've all been very happy, and I guarantee that you'll be satisfied. I opened my wallet and I showed her the piece of paper that the dermatologist had written Dr. Tyrone's name on. She said, why didn't you do something about this? I said, I guess it just wasn't time, but now I'm feeling that it is. I didn't even wait to get home. As soon as I got out to the car, I pulled out my cell phone and I called Dr. Tyrone's office. And I said, how soon could I get in? She said, how about Monday? So sure enough, Monday morning I was here and I met with Dr. Tyrone. Dr. Tyrone came in and he handed me a mirror. And he said, okay, now look at your face while I do some just kind of moving around the skin here. He said, I know that I can do a good job on this and it'll turn out great. So I had the surgery. Everything went exactly as it said in the paperwork and that everyone had told me about. I just felt very good about everything that was happening. I had hardly any bruising. We live a little over an hour away, and it was definitely worth the travel time. I would have done it again if we had lived at the other end of the state. How the office is set up, it's like a family. It's really like working with a family. Everybody is helpful, thoughtful, compassionate, supportive, and professional. Every time I go by a mirror, I have to say this, I stop and look at myself and I smile because it just feels so good to look the way I do.